Hello, I'm Beth Hilson, food editor at Living Without magazine. Today we're going to talk about a gluten-free baking blend and how to make one. Why do we need a blend of flours? Well, first of all, let's look at gluten, which is a protein that gives elasticity to breads and pizza. Because we can't have any gluten, we need to come up with some flours that are going to approximate wheat. And the way I like to do it is to blend several different flours. No one flour has all of the texture, taste, and characteristics that we need in baking. And so I'm going to start with 1 cup of sorghum flour. Next we're going to add a cup of brown rice flour. Now you could add white rice flour, but brown rice has a little more nutrition. And I'm going to level off the top so we have an even measurement with the back side of a knife. And then I'm using tapioca starch. You could use cornstarch, arrowroot, or you could use potato starch, or a blend of all three. Right now, just to make things simple, I'm doing 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. So that's 1/3 starch, 1/3 brown rice flour, and 1/3 sorghum flour. And I'm going to blend those together to give us our basic blend. And this can be used in all of our baking. If you like a blend, you can also weigh it on a scale, and that will give you a more consistent blend, the same product every single time. Another tip is that you can make more than one recipe of a blend and then just store it in a big Tupperware container or a baggie of some sort, a Ziploc bag that's sealed, and leave it in your refrigerator so that you have your gluten-free blend available anytime you want to bake. And it puts you that much closer to a finished product every time. So we have our basic blend. If you wanted to make this a high protein blend, you could add an additional cup of chickpea flour or quinoa flour or amaranth flour. And that's a high protein flour. They all have at least 3 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber. Now why do we do that? We want to add protein because remember, gluten is a protein and we have to have gluten-free food. So we're missing protein in our baking. Now, we also, in order to add more elasticity, we have to add a gum. And the gum is actually, I call the gum the glue that holds our gluten-free baking together. A little bit of guar gum or xanthan gum, in this case xanthan gum, added to our blend. We'll also add some elasticity to our mix. Just remember that once you have a gluten-free flour blend, you can make over any recipe that you'd like to, and you'll have a wonderful, delicious product that's safe for your diet.